Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Hunter x Hunter, episode 137. The first episode of the election arc. Mm-hmm. What happened last time?
Last time, the Hunter Association ZODIACS are getting ready to host the election. Gon is still on life support. Killua is going to save him, apparently. And Kite has been reborn.
And we'll see what happens this time. This arc's a very interesting one. A lot of stuff happens, so we'll see what happens this episode. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon to see the ending of our Hunter x Hunter reactions right now. And check out the discussion that was posted last Hunter x Hunter upload on our channel. If you want to hear us talk about the Chimera Ant arc in depth, it was a pretty good discussion. Go check that out on our channel. Hope you enjoy. Once again, leave a like and subscribe. Support us, support our cats, support Hunter x Hunter as a series, and by supporting the official release, let's go.
Hunter 12神会長がその実力を認めた12人の際に教会運営を託すほか遊び相手になってもらったりしそれぞれにコードネームが渡され推するメンバーのほとんどはその名に合わせしたりキャラ変するなど難力をしているが例外も
Oh, he's the boar.
It's very different, OP. My favorite.
Your other favorite.
Yeah, totally.
I'm so excited.
It looks so good. There's like so much stuff going on.
So good.
Debate X among X Zodiacs. I love this fruits basket crossover episode.
I know.
ネズミはクズだな。
レスラってなんだ殺すぞ猿
おお、やってみろボケカス。
僕いかぬなぜかけてくれない
Apparently he's like super powerful.
自分で借りたかったからなのでは
会長はみんなでと言わ揃うまで待とうやあお待たせ本当に申し訳ないポルト関連でてんやわんやだよいや参ったいいから早く座れいやこれは失敬
Goes to the head of the table.
選挙についての議会を始めますちょっと待てなんでお前が当然みたいに好きだお気に召さない
遅れてんじゃねえよパリストンうざいキモい消えろ
いやー何しろ僕ほら副会長だしみんなより少しだけ役職もできるしみんなも早く終わった方がいいでしょ年功序列ならばオトバイさん能力ならばチードルさん確かにお二人とも僕より敵にお願いできますか
遠慮しとくどうせ荒らされるもの
同意
一体聞いたら素直に仕切りてって言えよ。
クズ私パリストンの進行に意義のある方挙手をお願いします反対4名賛成多数では僕でもちろん不満が出たらその都度しましょう僕は聞きますよ
This guy's a great politician, you know? Just saying all the right things, being super slimy and just really brushing past
選
everything.
挙やめませんぶち殺すぞガキが怖いな落ち着いてくださいよ
Trying to get away with it.
時間とお金の無駄じゃありません結果はめ
ここにいる全員入れやしないわよ
11票ネテロ前会長は強すぎました故に弱者の気持ちがわからないのですそれは皆さんも同じです僕なら弱者の痛みがわかるそういう会長になります
奴隷になってるよどのくらいしハッピー羽王子様
やだな誤解です金です教会をより大きくするための積み立て制度ですよ
18人
じゃあこの数なんだかわかるか？
Smile.
お前が副会長になって3年間、消息不明のハンターの数だ。俺たちプロは信頼する者との現状把握を怠らない。消息不明は変死よりよほど異常なこと。にお前が就任する年平均 0.6
Interesting.
今は10倍だ。言うことはあるか？
It's really freaky. This guy's freaking me out.
数字だね。胸が痛むよ。僕が会長になればきっと減ると思う。どうする？うん？俺がジジイの意志を継ぐ。どっちにも。ジンさん、らしいですね。らしいね。僕お見舞いに行こうかな。
Should I just...
わかんないんじゃないかな。瀕死の渋滞だって聞きやめときましょうか。行って死んでたら無駄骨ですもんね。行けよ。あいつは死なねえ。
Seems pretty sure about that.
Yeah.
そもそもまず
He's like, maybe we should have an election. Okay, fine. Maybe we'll rethink about it. I love how angry they all got when he suggested that they overturn Netero's will
Yeah.
to have an election. They all got like so pissed off. Did Jing get pissed off?
I can't remember. Probably.
投票率 95% 以上の大前提を満たした上で最善と思う投票方法をそして第三者に
She looks like a Genshin character.
Yeah, she does. She looks like what's the wind girl who uses the book. I forget her name. She's an original character.
12分の1
わかるようにくじに名前は書きましょうね。12分の1と言ってた。違うな。俺たち10人でパラジンもが不利になる方法を考えて書けば6分の
I was just thinking about this track.
投票者が誰に
Yeah.
パリストンが絶
Now it feels like Hunter x Hunter.
無記名で複数候補にポイントというわけでビーンズさんこの中に12枚の紙が入っています会長選挙投票のルールとなります
私が責任重大ですね。では引きます。選ばれたのはジンさんです。
I love the soundtrack really brings you back to like the Hunter exam. Like
ルールその4。投票者は必ず名前を記入すること。記名は無効とする。
何考えたんだてめえは。
なんで決めあんたバカ完全なバカ
is that the voice of Asuka? Anta baka?
習った方が面白いに決まってんだろ。
It's not supposed to be entertaining.
That's the kind of shit that Netero would have thought of. You have to agree.
ルールその後、対策委員会最高責任者はジン・フリークスとする。
その手があった。
書かなかった深くね
農民に目をとらわれすぎた。
You can
You
just
can
give
include
yourself
whatever.
out.
Yeah.
奴はこれで自由に選挙を操れる。
He can rig it if he wants
いいで
to.
すか？のは投票方法だったよね。どんまではともかく責任者はまとめることでしょ。
じゃあ4まででいいぜ。いいのかよ。
They're all like, oh, that's so smart. Then he just gives up.
恐ろしい。
2 days ago.
ジンさん。どうしたんですか？
たまたま近くにいてね。
そんなわけないのに。
That can't be true. There's no way he was in the area wherever the fuck he was riding all those dragons, riding dragons.
このペンとメモ帳。
え？
でも置いといてくれねえ
ああ、 置いてありますよ。
そうか。ならいいや。同じゴミ箱もあるから。
はい。一体どういう。
4つ。いや、8つだな。読んでくれ。
投票のルールですね。
ああ。
He rigged it from the start.
数日後には12神が全員ここに集まるだろう。
He predicted everything.
くじ引きになる。
なぜそんな。
話し合いで解決しようとしたら死ぬほど長引くストンがいるからな。パリストンから見れば12分の1でも可能性があれば上出来なんだ。どっちにしろ勝ち。そして他の連中から見れば6分の5になるって寸法だ。くじでほぼ手打ちさ。ああ、本命チード、対抗でサッチョ、ピヨン。
He just knows everything.
くじを引くのが
He's just really smart.
他にいねえだろ。このビルの中パリストン派のやつばっかじゃん。するなら三つ折りにして当日までも。もしおめえが呼ばれなかったりが違ってたら俺は下を向いてるから燃やしてくれ。
私は会長を継いでくれるなら。
ああ、それはねゼロだ。悪いな。出たくてやるわけじゃねえんだ。じじいの意思だけだ。めんどくせえのはお断りだ。
でもこのルール5は
それは落としどころだ。
To make it look like he's trying to do something.
ちょっと待てって話になる。ればルール4までが通りやすいだろ。
Isn't that fucking so
Just add
smart?
something that's super unreasonable, so then the rest seems better by default.
ルール逆に降りる。
ジンさんないならなんでこんなことを。
おめえもおかしなこと聞くな。狙った通りに獲物が動けばハンター料理だろ。道中楽しみ。
I love when they like I love when they sort of conceptualize the hunter to be like
Yeah.
a real hunter. You know? Not just like
Yeah.
a adventurer, like they say a hunter like a hunter.
12神全員の
Whoa.
犠牲となり、12神の一人クルックによっ
Wow.
て
Kruk.
全ハンターに届けられた。
It's so weird to see him all old like he was in the hunter exam after seeing him in the
661名。
Chimera in art.
選挙立候補者右に同じ午後11時59分59秒。
It's such a huge line.
別地での投票も本部時間に準じるとする。
Very efficient.
8月8日午前0時。
Oh, we're already here. Whoa!
It's her.
And Hanzo.
Well,
and
everyone that we
Satops.
know. Luckily, they're all going first. We just have to watch like every single person. Occasionally, there's like
It's
one that
literally.
we know.
Oh, she was a hunter. That was the
I guess that
announcer
makes
girl.
sense.
And Gorenu, and the guy from Killua's hunter exam, and this guy
Great.
voguing like a JoJo character.
殺人鬼はこんな世俗的なイベントには全く興味がねえと思ってたぜ。85点。興味ないよ。ほら、拍手。
それじゃあ何しに来た。
90点。ジンって人いる？話がしたくてね。
He wants
あいつはもうい
Jing.
ないよ。再選挙の時だとか。この紙切れ持って帰れば。
77点。あっそ。
He has like a little ranking system.
Yeah, did
all the
he
guys
have-
from
he-
Green Island.
He didn't have that before. He wasn't doing that before.
And
Was
fucking,
he?
look at these guys. All the guys from Green Island.
Bisky.
And Kurapika's teacher and all the guys from Kurapika. Shit. Sorry, what did you ask?
Hisoka wasn't doing that before, was he?
Doing what?
The like, numbers thing.
Oh no. We didn't hear him say that. I don't think. Oh, and he sees.
10点。20。2。50点。30点。プロのハンターといっても、所詮こんなもん。
I wonder if he thinks he's at 100 or what.
12神。95点。
Oh. His old pal.
第13代会長総選挙の投票有効投票数580票。
Ooh.
無効票、欠席票 33票過半数票獲得者
Nov got 5 votes.
投票率 7%、条件不達成により決定しました。
I want to go back and read all those.
We can do that after. I saw some for Bisky.
好奇心だって
誰に出しません。最高責任者に選ばれた以上、すべて私が一人でやります。
やれなきゃ意味ねえじゃんケチハゲ
Oh shit.
密かってさ、ニュース見ないでしょ。会長が死んだから、実は外来種
Another
が
toy taken away from me.
として広い庭が贈られましたとさ。やっぱり。密かがクロロと
He doesn't even know
Completely out of the
い
loop.
ろんなニュースがあったの。それをちょっと並べ替えて、ちょっと考えると戦えたかもしれない。
He literally could have fought the ants, and it would have been his ultimate battle.
練習してくれないかな。ありがりに参加してね。ゴンは今死にかけた親父に直談判。なんだって。このままだと二人とも
They'll both die.
それだけは絶対に避けたい。
イルムちゃんと説明しろ
He's immediately interested.
ゾルディック家にはもう一人弟がいる。
Remember this picture?
Mm-hmm.
こいつを
We thought it was
始
Phaeton.
末したい。
On suits.
Yeah, isn't that awesome? Leorio just normal. Where's this guy?
Yeah.
Where's this fucking guy? That's sad.
Oh, they don't have the thing anymore.
That your favorite part of the episode's gone.
Absolutely ruined.
New OP, new ED.
Edie's not really much
Yeah.
anything, but the OP was really good. This frickin' rat over here.
Oh, Jing wasn't angry
Oh.
because he
He
already
was
rigged
already
the whole
rigged, so it
thing.
didn't matter.
But everybody else was pissed that he would even suggest to overturn Netero's decision. What do you think
Man.
of the Zodiacs? Again, Fruits Basket.
Yeah.
Very good timing.
Rat man really
Harrison.
he's so annoying.
By the way, the dog girl's name is Cheetle, so it's Cheetle dog, and Japanese names are backwards, so it's Dog Cheetle in English, if it was a name. So there's an actor who plays War Machine, Iron Man's like right-hand guy, the black guy in Iron Man, and the actor for that is Don Cheadle. So I wonder if that's like one of the weird like Americanisms in Hunter x Hunter that's like York New City or like shit like that.
Just take
It's
this
kinda funny.
this random like actor and make it this
Yeah.
dog girl.
Or like Shia Pouf, you know?
Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about the rest of them.
Yeah. I really like Cluck's design.
Yeah,
I like some of their designs are actually pretty good. Like it's all very Hunter x Hunter, but I really like Kuraku.
Yeah.
Her design's like really cool and like I don't know, interesting and fun. And she's funny. And I think voiced by Asuka.
I think it's very interesting how they all have like really like how it's like, oh yeah, they all really leaned into their like assigned zodiac, but it's like if Netero picked them, did they get do they all stay or do they get re-picked with the new chairman, and will they just have a complete identity crisis as they are no longer like they've like altered their appearance, they've gotten plastic surgery, and then suddenly it's just like, no, sorry, just go back to being completely normal.
Yeah, it's really weird how that works out. It's just like, oh, Netero gave them these titles, and then they made it their entire personality. But it's also like I think the point is that it's a symbolic thing, like that. It's like the Zodiacs, how like Netero is sort of the godly figure in the middle that, you know, holds the banquet, if we're speaking about it in Fruits Basket terms. Like, that, you know, there's a god figure, and then they're all, like, the disciples, and they all they all kind of represent, like, an unchangeable sort of part of the society or of the world, you know? So, And of course, the rat's making fucking moves.
I know. I was thinking, I'm like, wow, he's so slick. He's just thinks that he's so awesome.
And 11 people have gone missing since he became vice chairman.
Yeah, that's
when usually
super
no one would go
suspicious.
missing. Even like Jing went off the face of the world or wherever the fuck he went, but like they knew that he wasn't missing. So that I guess they have assurances that even, you know, the Hunter Association would know.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Because, yeah, it's a 0.6, so, like, usually just, like, one person every 2 years.
Yeah.
Ish. And it's, like, that's crazy, the amount of people. I love...
So what is he doing? Is he fucking Dexter over here?
I have no idea what he's doing. And he must be pretty crazy to be... like you see, but then I guess you look at the lineup of hunters and Hisoka's looking at him, looking at all of them, and they're all like super weak compared to the chairman. So it's just like,
oh yeah,
I guess he can do whatever he wants if he doesn't like anyone.
I wonder if so with Hisoka's thing. I do wonder if he's like 100, and then everybody else is like in relation to him, or if he's around 90. It just makes sense that he would be 100.
I guess, but I think it's weird because I wouldn't know, like, yeah, I'm not sure what how his scale works, because if you make yourself 100, then there's people that are more powerful than you, so then does the scale go to like 110?
I think it just goes
120?
indefinite.
Okay.
Like there's no ceiling to it. It's just like in relation to himself. It's because like the people below him wouldn't be negative power, you know?
Yeah.
So the people below him, but like somebody being a 95 when you're 100 is a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, and that would make sense if he thinks he could beat Illumi. Because I think he could, maybe. I think he could beat, if it was just a fight and then there's no like fuckery, like beforehand, like if they had a fair fight, no insane setup beforehand, I think Hisoka would edge Illumi out, possibly. I don't know.
I guess it depends on, like, they talk all the time as, like, you can't really determine it 100% because there's always factors that play into it.
Yeah, in a Nen battle, it's not just about power.
And I love that, too, how he had no idea about the ants, and it's just like, Illumi's like, yeah, man, like, you could have fought anyone that was there, and it would have been the craziest fight of your entire life.
If they just told him that was going on, they were like, hey, Hisoka, you like fighting? Why don't you, like, come fight the fucking Ant King if you want?
They could have sent him in there as just a distraction, just been like...
fight Pitou. That's perfectly on his level for, like, someone really powerful that he would want to fight but wouldn't kill him.
Yeah, or maybe would kill him, but no one cares because it's him.
Life.
So he's completely disposable.
Yeah, it seems like Hisoka missed out on the best fucking weekend of his life. Like, he missed out. Everybody went to fucking Woodstock, and then he just like didn't even know it was happening. Yeah, everybody went to Burning Man, and then he missed the whole shit and is watching everybody's Facebook videos the next day.
And it's like, not only were the ants like and not even just like the main ants, like any of the ants. Like he could have fought Ramit, he could have fought like any of those guys that like that as they were developing their nen.
Could you imagine if they're just like, I know a guy who would love this, and as long as we keep fighting these ants, he won't turn on us. like he'll be totally chill, just as long as we keep
the thing is that
promising that he'll fight stronger people.
And that's the thing, they kept getting stronger. He would have just had the best time. But the other thing is that then after he defeated all the ants, he could have just turned on everyone else and kept fighting them. Or
what if
but if Gon was there and Gon went all crazy, then he would have abandoned everything and tried to fight him and just got himself killed instantly.
What if the opposite, like he sees that Gon is throwing away this potential that he's been banking everything,
knocks him out.
or he just like he would be killua, like running towards him. Go! You just imagine he's just like, no, you're ruining everything. He literally threw away everything that Hisoka was trying to like let him fulfill. It just I never thought about that. I think there's actually actually maybe I have seen people talk about this. There's what if videos of like what if Hisoka went to the Chimera ant arc. I really wish I wish honestly he would have had a better reaction to it beyond like, you know, being afraid that Gon is gonna die, because like if it would have been funny if he just like had a kind of a tantrum because he was like, fuck man, nobody told me.
Well, maybe he would have, but also at this point he doesn't know that Gon has like wasted all of it. Like he doesn't know all the details about it. He just thinks, oh no, I missed that thing, and then this other thing that I've been waiting for years is now hanging in the balance. This is no good. That's so funny though.
It's funny to think about.
And then Illumi, and apparently Killua is gonna die as well on this.
Yeah, what do you?
I don't know exactly what that means. Especially then he brings in the other
Zoldyck child.
Yeah, that's heading out there.
Another Zoldyck brother.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see the votes. So Parison, then Cheadle, then Ikshomp. I guess these are all. Oh yeah, these are all the Zodiacs first. So there's no 12.
Morel.
There's no 12. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Morel got pretty high. I mean, 12 votes. There's not that many people voting right now, but still. Where's number 12? There's no number 12.
That's weird.
Was there a tie? There's no tie here. That's really weird. Why is there no number 12? Is it a mistake?
Because that's 12 vote.
Or not, wait. 9, there's no 10 either.
There's not here either.
I know, yeah,
10.
I know. That's weird as fuck. Why? And then there's a bunch of numbers missing. 14, 15, 6? These are ties. Oh, the commas are ties. Okay. So, I guess this is Bisky? I thought they would put their full names, but they're just putting one name. So Pion Cluck. I thought that was one person.
I see.
But no, that's 9 and 10, and then 11 and 12. Okay, I see.
Interesting way to do it, I suppose.
But then why is this a sub error? Because then it's just 6. Did they mean? No, they meant 16. It's just a sub error.
Someone voted for Gon.
And 25 others, one vote. One person voted for Gon?
Who?
One person voted for Hanzo? Did Hanzo vote for himself, or did Hanzo vote for Gon?
Maybe Hanzo voted for Gon. He was like, nothing can shake this man.
Who voted for Hisoka? Two people voted for Hisoka.
Obviously,
his thing was blank.
Oh yeah, what the? Who would do that?
Who the fuck voted for Hisoka?
Someone voted for Kite.
Sato.
Kite is dead,
Is a toddler,
or a child.
I don't think anybody knows. Maybe they don't know that Kite's dead.
Yeah,
they might not know.
That would make a lot of sense.
Who would you vote for?
That's really hard to say. Because
You need someone powerful. You need somebody balanced. Somebody who's... I mean, Netero isn't very balanced, but you need somebody powerful. Would you vote for Jing?
I mean, judging by his actions in here, I would say he's actually better than I might have thought. That I would say, other than that, maybe Morel, because
I might vote for Morel.
But also, like, we haven't seen a lot of these other people, so it's like hard to say where they kind of fall. But like, out of people that we've seen that he's able to like keep his cool in like every situation. At his heart, he's a really good guy.
He's just not that strong.
But he's not that strong.
Like, in terms of like that higher echelon of people, you know.
However, it's like, you know, Netero, I mean, in this instance, he came in, but for a lot of his time, he was just, like, you know.
For a lot of his time, he was obscenely powerful, like among the most powerful
but I mean,
ever.
what was, like, as chairman, does it really matter if he's, like, the strongest ever, or if he can just control people and, like, make good decisions? I'm not really sure.
I would probably vote for Jing.
Yeah.
I would, because knowing what I know, like, say we're part of Gon's troop and we've been traveling with Gon the whole time. You know, obviously he's a deadbeat dad, but it's not, again, the show is about, it's not about that he left. Like, you know, it's not about that he's like a shitty dad necessarily. Yeah, that's not what it's about. It's about that he is like this. He represents, I think, what being a hunter is about better than anyone else.
But I guess the thing is that with that is that he leaves a lot, and he's not really interested in
the politics of it,
like being tied down to it. Which, you know,
you're not good at. Yeah, you wouldn't be good at managing shit very well, I guess.
Like he
Maybe
said,
Bisky. Bisky would be a good.
Yeah, Bisky would be
chairman.
good, but I don't know that Bisky would be super interested in that aspect of it either necessarily. Although Bisky,
She probably
Bisky
think it would make
be,
her old.
She probably
She'd be like,
would think.
it would ruin my good looks.
Because the thing about Bisky is she's like a fantastic teacher.
Yeah.
Which would be a good aspect to have as a chairman, but like that's on like an individual scale. Is she gonna be making like the best decisions for like all of these hundreds of people? I don't know. I think it's really hard to say. I think
based on but that's why I'm saying based on like all of the people that we've met. Like I like Satotes. I think that he's a good. We don't know a lot about him, but we know he's a good guy. We know he cares about. He's with the Hunter Association. He was an examiner. He was a really good examiner. He was really fair. He was just a good guy. He's probably strong. Definitely not the strongest we've seen. But so that's why I wouldn't vote for him, is because he's not at the level of strength that I would need. Morel could approach that at some point, but he's already, kind of. He seems like he's at his peak. Probably, maybe he has some sort of power up in the future that could bring him to that level. So he's up there. Bisky, I think, is around his level of strength if she like transforms, but I think that either of them are a toss-up, probably one of those. But if I was like with Gon and like heard him talk about his dad and was there learning about all the details about his dad, I would probably vote for Jing, personally. Just it seems like the best thing. If Jing was really not interested, then I would probably vote for Bisky or Morel, personally.
Yeah, I think I would more vote for Morel over Bisky. Between the two of them, just because like he was like heading this last operation, which was like the biggest thing that like the world has ever seen. Also, not only was he like pretty much in charge of it for a lot of it. Netero was the one who assigned him there, like thus showing that he had a lot of faith in him, because he could have picked any of these other Zodiacs that are like maybe stronger than him or like were maybe better than him in some ways, but he didn't for a reason,
Did they talk about that?
No.
Why they didn't go? He mentioned that like Botabai, the dragon dude, wanted to go. Didn't he say something like that?
Maybe he just didn't want any of them to get killed so that they could handle this, because he knew that he was going to die.
Apparently Botabai is at this point, I think they mention it, it's not a spoiler, I think they mention it at some point during the deliberations in the next few episodes, but apparently he's like the strongest person at this point.
Damn.
Like in terms of just raw power. So and all these people are like on that level of like people that should have been there. But yeah, you realize all of this shit is like, why weren't they sent,
Well, yeah, it's like, why you sent, like, it is kind of silly when you think about it, because it's like, they're like, we're keeping the group small, but then it's like, you have the chairman, you have like two, like, guys who are like in a teacher type of position that are like really good and like really strong and have good strategies and stuff. You have their students who are like strong, but like, not on the level, and then you have two literal children.
I want to rewatch this. Did they? I thought he said something about the ants. They talked about it.
They said something, but I don't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, why didn't they call us to help?
薬不足の使い方間違い
Wait, what? Morlanov were above that kind of job. Meaning better than them? Maybe he wanted to keep them around because he knew that he would die anyway?
Yeah, well, that's what I said. It also could be that he knew that Nava and Morel weren't going to get carried away, like some of these guys might get carried away in the fight, similar to how Netero got carried away, but he knew that they weren't going to get like that, and they didn't,
They're, like, very dependable.
And, like, also compassionate and, like, could keep a level head.
Whereas if they brought all the Zodiacs,
then it would
they'd
just
have a
be
good chance, but it would also just be a fucking shit show, and
they'd be trying to outdo each other and like.
And Netero knew that he was gonna probably die there anyway. Like whether he knew based on talking to Colt that like this guy this is endgame fight.
Yeah.
Like even if I was in my prime, this would be a really difficult fight. And he needed to prepare for it, and that's why he brought the nuke anyway.
And maybe he also didn't want these guys to like try and interfere with him or like try and like do their own thing or something. There's too much
And-
like
well, and-
individualism here instead of like they needed like a really solid team effort.
Well, and maybe because now that everything's over, they need to pick a new
Yeah.
chairman, so they don't want, you know, he wants it to be a thing. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you next time, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.